it's Rob and welcome to Axel's Garage. This is an unscheduled video because yesterday myself, the big dummy and the little big dummy, and once this video is over I'll be the big dummy. Excuse the wind. I know my video camera is probably playing games in the wind. We're having some trouble with the mic, but excuse the wind and the camera going in and out with the sound because of the wind. Time for a new camera also. Time for a lot of new stuff. So we took a trip yesterday. I went to Pennsylvania and we had to retrieve our quads. So we got the trailer loaded up. We got 3 quads and a big generator on the trailer. Had the back of the truck loaded up, and we're driving home from Pennsylvania. We're on the interstate in New Jersey. We're about an hour and a half out from home, and the trip was going smooth. I look back and Steven's in the back seat and he's snoozing. I look over, Robbie's in the passenger seat and he's snoozing. And the next thing I know, Robbie is pretty much in my lap. We had just experienced a large bang, and Robbie said, "What the heck was that?" And apparently I must have fell asleep driving, because we hit the center median divider on Interstate 80, and we're guessing based on the damage that it was one of those metal barriers, not a concrete Jersey barrier, but I don't know. We hit it hard. I went flying into the door, and Robbie came into my lap. Steven went flying out of the back seat onto
center console.
Onto like the center console. We were able to keep it straight and get off the highway or onto the shoulder without hitting any other people or vehicles or anything. I don't know. I don't really know what happened. I've never fallen asleep behind the wheel before, and I must have been out. I don't know, probably just a couple seconds, but that's all it took. So as you can see, we got another one of these, because if you remember in a video back, and I'll put a link to it up here. How's that for a transition, Steve-O? We replaced the headlights, and the headlight kit actually came with these lights also that I didn't put in. So now I got to find that box, and we're gonna replace this light here. But the brunt of it was right here into the bumper, and kind of like got a little crack in the rim. I don't know, we might have to replace this rim here. But it buckled the fender, hit into the door, and we scraped along here, and we caught it back here. This rim seemed to be okay. And then back here where we did have some rust under the surface, it ripped it right off. And this whole quarter panel is actually pushed over. As you can see here, the tailgate is kind of overlapping the quarter panel. You got that, Em?
Yeah.
All right, we got Emily behind the camera today. But here's our big issue. Our big issue is, Em, if you want to come on this side. Our big issue is this door popped out on top, and I guess from me hitting this door, my head hit the glass. This door is out, and this door is actually out so much that you can put your hand between the door frame and the weather stripping where it's supposed to be sealed nice and tight. So, we also kind of messed up the trailer that we borrowed from Uncle Artie. So I'll show you a picture of the trailer. All right, and I think the last thing Uncle Artie told me before I took the trailer was, don't mess it up again, because every time I borrowed that particular trailer from him, I hit something. And I was so happy that we got all the way there, got it backed into the spot, got everything loaded on it, and we didn't damage a light, didn't hit anything with the trailer, and we were making it home uneventfully until this happened. We're laughing about it now, but it was a scary experience. My neck hurts, Steven's hip hurts, Robbie's neck hurts, everybody's a little messed up. Huh?
My hip's been hurting.
But his hip's been hurting. It just made everything that was hurting us worse. So, anyway, somebody told us a trick to get these things back lined up again. They said it's a common issue with these trucks that when there's an impact or anything, or over the years even, that these start to come out a little. So we're going to try that little trick. We're going to try it now. All right, so I got my fingers here between the weather stripping and the door frame. So we got to try to get this in a little bit. It doesn't look like much here, but there's a big gap here. So what we're being told is that a piece of wood here, and that this actually bends from here to here a little bit, and we're gonna see. We didn't catch up any ground on that. All right, Steve, bend right up here. Oh, it got a little snugger. I think I see it moving a little bit. I think we got to put the piece of wood here. Now try it. Yeah, now try it. Tighter. Not there yet, but it's tighter. That's working. All right, we're gonna keep working at this.
Another creek. Oh, it's just...
Yeah, Emmy could. It's much better. It's not there yet. The door's out on the bottom too, but let's get it up here. It's much tighter than it was.
Oh, God, sorry.
Try going down here. Good. Right there. Go ahead. That's it. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. It's almost
right here?
nothing.
Almost.
It used to be like a half an inch wide.
Yeah. Oh. It's close. A little more. I have to do it back. I'll hold it this time. You push. Yep.
I'm hitting the...
Yep. Okay. Okay, that's right. A little more. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Stephen, we need like a little hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that might do for now. We'll have to drive it and see what kind of wind noise we get. We were getting a noise like the window was open about that much. Now this one, same thing. You can actually see it on this one. All right, Steve-O. Go ahead.
Who's that?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Better.
I was like taller.
It's right now. Right. Ooh, that's a lot better.
I didn't know what it felt like before.
Well, the rubber should be tight, but you can see like here we got a little bit to go. See, I almost want it right here because I want it to bend
That.
here. Yeah, try it now. Well, better. All right, I'm sure there's some body man out there that is
Crying.
yeah, is crying watching this, saying, "What the hell are they doing?" But actually, we're gonna drive it like this for now. We will spin by our local body shop and see if there's that he's got a real quick way of tweaking it that won't cost us any money, because we are not spending money on this thing. We're gonna see if we could just drive this into the ground now. Pretty much, we're gonna keep driving it, and hopefully it'll last. The other side looks really nice, so whenever we pull up to somebody's house, we'll pull up with the other side facing their house, and we'll be in good shape. But all seriousness, we got lucky. You know, we hit the divider, didn't hit anybody, didn't flip it, didn't roll it. If we went off the road on the passenger side down to the right, it could have been a different story, into a ravine, into a tree, and we would have really been in bad shape, because we were doing like, you know, about 65, 70 miles an hour with a trailer that had a decent load on, a couple thousand pounds. So it was scary. But in all seriousness, if you feel yourself getting drowsy, stop, stretch your legs, have some coffee, walk around a little bit. I actually didn't. I didn't feel like I was getting drowsy at all. It just happened. First time ever that it happened like that. Usually you can feel yourself starting to nod off, and then you pull over and take a break. But it was a scary thing. Everybody's okay, except for the truck and Uncle Artie's trailer, which I'm going to have to buy him new fenders because the fender's completely crushed. And the box, I have one of those exact boxes. That trailer used to have two on it. We took one off, and I have it somewhere. So it's either in the attic of the garage or in the attic of the house, but we're going to find it so we can give him a new box. He's going to measure the fenders, and we're going to buy new fenders for him. And we're probably not going to borrow that trailer anymore. I don't think he's going to let us borrow it. He wasn't upset, because usually he gets upset when I do something silly, like, you know, back into something, break a light or something like that. But this one, he was just happy that everybody was okay. This was an accident for real, and it was scary. And that's it. We're going to keep, and this is the truck that we love too. This is our workhorse. Like I said, you know, every family's got a workhorse vehicle if you're a car guy, and this is it. And I really messed it up pretty bad this time. But that's it today from Axel's Garage in this unscheduled video that we did. Please hit that like button, drop a comment below, because like I said in a previous video, YouTube isn't playing nice with the small guy, and we're going to explain that in a video coming up about what YouTube's doing during the COVID-19 pandemic to prevent paying the small channels and even the bigger channels, but it affects the small channels a lot more. And we'll get back to you with that in a new video. As always, thanks for watching, and be safe on the road.